Welcome back to Good Day, where on occasion it's all about girl power, and that will be the focus next weekend at the Imagination Station in downtown Toledo, getting our young ladies interested in STEM and STEAM, which is science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. It will help them in the long run and help them dream big. One woman who did just that as a youngster, this is Dr. Renee Horton, or also she likes to be called Dr. H. She's a scientist and member of NASA and a mother. So good morning, Dr. H. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you guys are having a great weather day in Toledo today.
We are. Tomorrow might be a little bit different, of course, being in STEM myself. I'm really excited about the Girl Power event that we have going on for next weekend. But before we get into that, kind of introduce yourself to everybody and tell us about your journey with STEM.
Oh, I am Dr. Renee Horton. I am a mother of 3 and a grandmother of 2 beautiful babies that are 6. And I have an undergraduate degree in electrical engineering with a minor in math from Louisiana State University and a materials science with a concentration in physics, PhD from the University of Alabama. And I was the first African American to get that degree. I started with NASA right after college and went on, and I've been with them ever since. And so my first 10 years have actually been with the Artemis project, which just launched, and we have another launch this year coming up. And then now I am currently working as the airworthiness deputy for the electrified powertrain flight demonstrator project for NASA based out of California.
Oh my goodness, it's quite the resume. And what is it like to work for NASA? I think a lot of us really do dream about that.
I know it. And, it was one of my dreams growing up. At 9, I started dreaming like I wanted to be outside of this universe when my dad gave me a telescope. And so it was my dream originally to be an astronaut and become a pilot. And then I found out I was hearing impaired when I turned 17, and that kind of canceled those dreams for me. And so to be able to circle back in life and become, a member of NASA's team and sending others to space is pretty amazing for me. But my day-to-day can be a little crazy some days. But it's always worth the bigger output at the end, because it's like we're doing something for mankind. So to be able to be a part of something that, enhances mankind is a pretty awesome day-to-day job.
Yes, to really give back, and of course science and technology and math and engineering really kind of work in our everyday lives. And you also have, though, an organization that kind of promotes that, because women are underrepresented in STEM. So how does your organization really kind of promote and also bring females into the scene?
So we actually do what my organization is called Unapologetically Being Incorporated, or UBI for short. And with that, we have other professionals like myself who mentor students who want to be in STEM. And so if you have a desire to be in STEM, we kind of stand back as part of your tribe. That's what I call it, like your tribe or your network, to be able to be there for you when you're not sure about things. And we give you a safe space to be able to ask those questions, to hear how we did it, and then to be able to go forward. And also we give you a little bit of muscle. So sometimes you're not willing to say something for yourself, but we are. And so you can call us up and be like, hey, this is happening. Do you think you could, be an advocate for me? And my answer is yes, I can be an advocate for you.
Yes, this is so important to, like you said, be that advocate and really kind of introduce, but also kind of guide at the same time, because how important is it to introduce this to girls at such a young age for then even the long run?
Oh my God, this is so important for them to understand when they're building their confidence before the world gets to tear down their confidence, right? And that's going to be in the protection of their home with their parents, because it was my parents who allowed me to do all these amazing things in life that said, okay, I can do this later on, right? And so for me, I think the earlier you introduce it to kids, the stronger they are in their confidence in being able to move forward with that and being able to do the things that they actually want to do.
Yeah, and to have that kind of open mindset to be able to go and do that. And of course, we're going to have a lot of different vendors and folks that are going to be coming out to the Imagination Station. So can you kind of give us a sneak preview of how it's going to be going? What are some of the things that the girls who sign up are going to be doing there on next weekend?
So I want them to be prepared to be amazing, because this is going to be in an environment just geared to them to be able to do some amazing things and to be able to find their own skills and to find their happy place in STEAM. And when I say your happy place, I'm talking about the place that makes you light up. inside when you're touching it or doing it. And this gives you that kind of environment. So I get to kick it off. So I'm super honored to be able to talk to them in the beginning. And there are going to be books for sale if you want to grab a book while you're there that day. And I'll autograph it for you as well. So it's going to be all personal too. It's going to be like, Dear Amy, or to Amy, you rock. So that you can have that later on when you're feeling a little bit down. You can turn to that first page and be reminded that I think you rock and that you are amazing.
That is huge. I could have used that. I needed that. Okay, so of course I know that is going to be helpful. What's one piece of advice that you can leave for our viewers?
I just want to say, if it's the parents I'm talking to, I want you to just dream big with them. That means if they come to you with a big idea, I want you to go with their big idea. You may not know where it's going, but they've got an idea. And I just want you to go with it. And if it doesn't go as far as you thought it was going to go, it probably went further than they thought it was going to go. And for the girls that are listening, I want you to dream big. I never in amazing years thought I would be interviewed while I'm in Mexico waiting for an event for Toledo, but this was not part of my dream, but it's bigger than I've ever dreamt before. And I want you to have these big, amazing dreams as well.
Oh, that is such great advice. And thank you, Dr. Horton. I'm so excited for next weekend, and I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of parents who are watching who are definitely going to make sure that their young girls are there for the event. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you guys for having me this morning.
Awesome. Enjoy your time in Mexico. And of course, though, we're going to be enjoying our time here in the Toledo area.